Hi friends, welcome back to my exclusive recipes channel. Today we'll be making the subcontinental classic chicken kadhai. In this recipe, I am going to ditch the routine style of making this dish and take a very flattering flavorful path. My plan is to use minimum spices and derive maximum flavors and at the same time staying true to the authentic dish. Without any further delays, let's get straight into our recipe. But before that, you know the drill. Like, comment, share and subscribe. That's all I ask for the growth of this channel. To begin with, I'll slice 2 onions in an instant pot or a pressure cooker. Next, I'll take 2 medium-sized tomatoes, remove its head out and drop that in. Now I'll drop in my chicken. These are medium-sized pieces nicely cleaned. Next, whenever we use chicken, we always use some ginger garlic paste to cut the smell. So here I have used 1 tablespoon. Next I'll drop in 1 tablespoon of Kashmiri red chili powder. This gives an awesome color and the right amount of spice for us. If you need it more spicy, just add some more red chili powder in it. I'll also add in 1 cup of water. Finally, I'll drop in 1 teaspoon of salt. Wondering why we begin with pressure cooking instead of traditional pan frying? Let me elaborate. We take this step for a few reasons. First, it gives me a very delicious chicken stock with all the ingredients that I have added. And second, it tenderizes my meat, leaving it so super moist it melts in my mouth. Try this recipe step by step and I guarantee you'll be left wondering what on earth is this dish made of. So close the lid and leave it for no more than 10 minutes. Going by its name, this dish is cooked and served in a kadhai. This is the closest to the traditional kadhai that I have. If you don't have a kadhai, opt for any non-stick pan or a wok. 10 minutes are up, let's quickly open up the instant pot. Our first part is over. Now let's quickly move to the second part. That is to fry this on a kadhai. Few more minutes and our dish is ready. This is the stock, the richness that we wanted to achieve through the step of pressure cooking. This method is very widely used in restaurants where the stock is prepared beforehand. The second part begins only after an order is placed. So on a high flame, we let the stock evaporate on this kadhai and allow the chicken to absorb this richness. Now I'll add in 1/4 cup of olive oil and around 1/4 cup of butter. The traditional way of cooking this is adding some basic spices and constantly whisking from now on until it combines. Trust me, it doesn't take that long. 10-12 minutes and kadhai chicken is ready. So the first spice that goes in is 1 tablespoon of coriander powder. Next goes in half a teaspoon of black pepper powder. Giving this a quick mix. Here on a high flame, we'll just let the chicken absorb all the goodness and the excess stock to evaporate. Also, on regular interval, keep stirring so that the chicken doesn't stick to the bottom. Now I'll add in 3 whole red chilies. Next I'll add in around 1 tablespoon of ginger julienne. Now I'll add in half a teaspoon of salt and half a teaspoon of turmeric. You can see I'm adding these spices few minutes apart, giving them time to combine and taste to develop. When almost half of the stock is evaporated, it's time to add in garam masala and give it a nice stir. it's time to add in yogurt. But before that, I'll turn off the flame. This avoids yogurt to curdle. Here I'll use half a cup of Greek yogurt or hung yogurt. This perfectly thickens the remaining stock and brings out rich, creamy texture to the kadhai. Now I'll throw in some freshly chopped coriander and mix it well. There you go, the exact texture we were aiming for. Let's move on to plating. Oh, correction. This one being a kadhai chicken, let's serve it in one. Remember, that's what it's famous for. It's mandatory to garnish it with some ginger juliennes and coriander. If you want, you can also throw in some green chilies. Massively loved and enjoyed by millions across the world, this dish truly reflects subcontinental flavors. And this recipe reminds me of home. Try this out on the very first opportunity you get and let me know how it turns out. Until next time.